Sexual Health International, together with the Ministry of Education and Sports, have partnered to develop an online database system in order to improve the records for its employees. The program is codenamed Human Resource Integrated Information System. The USAID-funded initiative Capacity Building Uganda was earlier in March this year introduced through orientation of Ministry of Education and Sports staff in Communication and Information Management Division and Business Technical and Vocational Education Training. This later has led to training of staff in the ministry and has been appreciated by Teacher Education Department. The information system will go a long way to improve the capture of data for teacher education training institutions and instructors in health training institutions in Uganda, and ultimately it's going to be an exciting tool for tracking and planning for human resource. Assistant Commissioner Communication and Information Management, Ministry of Education and Sports, Patrick Muyinda, says that any information system appreciated by the user will answer the day-to-day needs of the user and ultimately would be useful.
I'm really happy that each of us here have actually had hands-on this system. You've had hands-on applications, and you've also seen exactly how the system works. And you know how it's going to benefit wherever you work. It knows how to benefit you as an individual and the country as a whole. So I'm very, very thankful.
We have 3 forms of human source information systems, as you may have been told by my colleagues. We have one for people who manage employment, entry into the employment, management of stay, management of exit, and so on, employment history, and so on. We call it human source information system for manage. And then we have others for qualify, others for plan, and another one for train. And the one we are working with the Ministry of Education to establish is human source information system for managing the training of the health workforce.
The information management system that has been introduced to us is just an excellent initiative. We hope that we should now be able to bring together all the data that we have for these institutions. Personally, I am extremely excited about the fact that we are even piloting it with the tutors. All of us know that the tutors were initially not with us in the Ministry of Education and Sports, they were in the Ministry of Health. So since their transfer, we've not been able to get an opportunity to get proper data for all the tutors that have been trained ever since the training started, where they are, and whatever profiles they have. We've not had that opportunity.
If we are going to have health workers of good quality, we must ensure that Health Tutors College is well facilitated to offer quality education so that products from Tutors College can offer the desired services we need in this country. Therefore, Ministry of Health is the consumer of our products.
I'd like to request that it rolls over. Let this be a pilot. It works well, really, and I know it will work well. Let it be rolled over to all, I will not say the personnel, I will say to all the people who are working in the Ministry of Education and Sports. Because there is some information which you really need for planning purposes, for budgeting, and for policy.
Whenever you need data, it is a really big challenge. It is the only headache. Otherwise, if that was put in place, the people working on it have mastered, and they are doing their work, they can generate reports. I think I would relax. I would go to Bermuda for a holiday. But most of the time you find that the human resource information system in the education sector is still a very big mess. Don't be ashamed. It is a very, very big mess, and anybody contributing towards putting that system well is like what they say, God sent.
The program is open, and since we are all here from Ministry of Education, I know we all have where we feel they can come in. We intend in these few coming months to register all the health tutors in this country, those who trained from Health Tutors College in Tanzania, and all those schools I mentioned, to find out whether the schools have the qualified tutors.
The Human Resource Information System is a human resource management tool which can be used by any organization to manage and develop a strategy for human resource in an organization. You can track people from the time they enter the pre-service, then you track them during the training, answering quick questions during the process of the training. For example, how many students are currently undergoing a certain training? When are they going to graduate? In which year are they? How many are in a pipeline? And in which cadres are these students going to graduate?
It's a good system because it aims at capturing data on all employees in a sector. And this will help the Human Resource Department to track the records of all the health instructors, aiming at to plan, because this system indicates the date of birth, when somebody was first appointed, when is he likely to retire, his qualification, you know, his salary, his title, his job. So it clearly tells in the system, which is very automatic. By mere click, you can know that 2013, so many of these workers will retire.